All right, everybody knows how they like their crabs prepared, but there might be a way that you don't even know about, and that's why Executive Sous Chef Wilbur Cox is here. He's from B&O.
Yes,
what a great restaurant.
I enjoy it.
Very creative.
You come and have dinner with us yet?
Absolutely. Are you kidding? Now, you guys are having this crab cook-off. What's this all about?
It is our beginning of our summer celebration, our 2-year anniversary. Basically, what we do is have 10 chefs from around the region and around the country basically come in, and everybody gets to make a crab dish to compete for bragging rights of who is the champion, who can make the best crab dish.
Are you in on this?
I am in on this. My whole team's in on this. My executive chef is in on this, and we really want to win, but it's not always about winning. It's more about the camaraderie between the chefs and what everybody can come up with on the fly.
Yeah, I bet you're going to see creative, amazing things.
Our name for our dish is probably about 6 miles long, and it's inspired by a certain place. I can't tell you because it's a secret.
I was just going to ask if it's tough. So that has nothing to do with what we're making today?
No, today we're just going to show you a couple different ways to make crab, especially how we do it at the brasserie. If we run a special for sale, we have a salad on the menu, one of those things. Basically, just to give you a different look at the ways that crab can go with the different kinds of things that are in season, and if it grows together, it goes together. Tomatoes grow in the summertime, corn, asparagus, all kinds of things like that. And if you'd like, I'll put together a dish for you right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fantastic.
Now, what I like about this is there's not a whole lot of ingredients. It looks like it's somewhat easy.
No, and actually, you know, earlier in the segment, you had the people from Brick Bodies come in and talk about healthy eating and, you know, doing things the right way. And this dish is so simple and it's so healthy for you. Basically, just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in the pan. You want to make sure your pan's like medium hot, but not like smoking and no flames. Right. And it only has really 3 parts to it.
Okay.
So one part, we're going to fry a squash blossom right here. And these squash blossoms, so these are courgette flowers.
Okay.
You know, anywhere else in the world they call them courgettes. In America, they'll call them zucchini.
Okay.
So these are the blossoms that grow. One's a female, one's a male. The female obviously bears the fruit.
All right.
Has the flower. Okay. So what we did, we went ahead and we got some really good meat from J.M. Clayton. Took a trip to the Eastern Shore the other day and saw how it was picked. So what we do basically is take the squash blossom and we stuff it with really good Maryland local crab meat.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a little
that's
popper.
clever.
Almost.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you know, you just want to get your pan hot, you want to make sure that your oil wiggles.
Okay.
And you just want to start sauteing that squash blossom.
Okay.
Just to give it a little bit of color on the one side. At work, we also make a sauce. And this sauce right here is basically just crab shells, a little bit of rice to thicken it.
Really?
And tomato. Basically almost like a crab disc.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to season that up. Always salt and pepper in everything you do.
Okay.
Okay, we're just going to put a little pepper in there, a little pepper in there.
How do you know when this guy's done?
You'll be able to tell. I'll show you that in 1 second.
Okay. Oh, it smells good.
It does smell good.
Yeah.
So we're just going to throw a couple peas and crawfish tails to make it really summery inside of our sauce. So it'll be like almost like it's internal garnish, okay? And then the last part, which is super simple, is just asparagus. If you have a high-powered blender at home, all you have to do is blanch your asparagus in some boiling water with some salt, and then puree it with that boiling water.
And that's exactly how it should look, huh?
It'll be a very bright green because you locked in the chlorophyll from within that plant so that it won't turn brown when you heat it up. So you can get it as hot as possible and it'll never change color.
This is good for you.
This is all very healthy. Everything on this menu that I created today for you guys, for this one dish, is all very healthy. You know, it's summertime, we're going to the beach, you don't really need to be carrying around that.
Full-on burger.
So basically you just want to get some color on it. You just want to get it to where it starts to crisp and it's not as soggy as it normally would be. And it's very simple. Once your puree is hot, once your crab is hot, once your sauce is hot, you can just go right to the plate.
Is there one way you need to look out for it? You know, like you said earlier, you don't want this smoking, so if it starts to get steamy.
You just don't want to burn it. You know, nobody really understands that the stove has knobs on it and they're set at specific temperatures for a reason. Everybody wants to put everything on super high and blast it and get it done. But then it just, basically it damages your food.
Okay.
You know, the hotter it is, the more you can't control it. And you just have to monitor your temperature. It's really not as hard as it seems. Cooking is a very simple project once you figure out simple science. You know?
Okay. And it's also, you have to be patient.
Exactly.
All right, so we have about a minute left, and while you're doing that, I want to ask you more about this crab cook-off. Have you guys ever done this before, and what made you decide to do it?
We actually did it last year. It was our first year. And the reason that we did it is because we wanted to have a competition to see who would be the best chef, basically. Who could come up with the coolest dish for crab. And what it does is it celebrates the 2-year anniversary of the restaurant. It also is going to entail another menu that we have for that whole entire week. It's a boils and barbecue menu where people can come in, and except for on the 26th, which is the crab bash, the 26th from 6 to 9. Tickets are available through that Mission Tix, by the way. They're only $35, and you can get them anywhere online at Mission Tix. And you're going to be able to taste 10 different chefs, 10 different food from all over the country. But that boils and barbecue menu, at the end of the week, we're going to do a huge crab boil. And We're going to have, anything you can think of that will be put in a crab boil, corn, potatoes, anything like that. And that's going to run that whole week of the 25th to the 31st.
Well, but this is almost too pretty to eat.
Well,
I know, it should be pretty, right?
Very simple. We just put a little pea shoots on there to garnish it up because peas are in season, of course. And that's pretty much it.
All right, it looks fantastic. Listen, if you're watching at home, we're going to put all the information on the screen. Tell us again about the crab cook-off. How can people go?
People can go by going to missiontix.com. That's missiontix.com. They're like $35. You're going to have chefs from all over the country and all over Baltimore competing for the bragging rights of who's got the best crab dish, and it's a steal for $35.
That is a steal.
It's quickly becoming our biggest thing we do every year. It'll be a huge blast. You get a free drink ticket. You get a train ticket that you go around and get punched through all the different chefs.
And it's a beautiful place.
Exactly. And we do have a beautiful building. It's a historic building. Been there since 1906. The original B&O Railroad building. So come in and check us out. You won't be disappointed. It'll be a great time.
All right. All the information is there on your screen. If you missed it, we'll put it on abc2news.com. Thank you so much for coming in. I want to know about this top secret dish.
Well, I'll tell you.
After the competition's
exactly.
over. All right. We're going to send it back to Charlie in the studio.